it's no surprise your whole concept of wealth is not pretty.
Yeah, I'd have no idea where it is in me fucking list of me filing cabinet, like.
And that's okay. It's not your job to know right now.
Yeah.
But it's your job to be aware that, we've got some things here that can be cleared out so you can actually start to have a favorable relationship with money. Do you remember day one, what you told us you wanted to achieve? You want to teach people fabulous things and work with the underprivileged to give them opportunity. All of that requires money.
Yeah.
So you've actually got a heart of gold that needs the gold to make the things happen.
Yeah.
So all that needs to heal is that of money, getting rid of that rape and murder concepts that you've got that are equal to money, heal all that and give you the opportunity to earn good money graciously and fairly and honestly and with integrity. It can still be abundantly, but in a way that encodes nicely for you without it being ick.
Yeah.
And then you'll not only make a difference in your own world and be able to move out of the place that you're in, but then you can make a difference to those other communities you've been talking about wanting to help. And this is why I get passionate about helping good people have money, because it's the good hearts that are going to make a difference in the world, but they need the money, the resources, so that way they're not the ones with their hands out, they're the ones giving and having the ability to give. You cannot solve a wealth crisis amongst disadvantage if you are disadvantaged. Being more disadvantaged doesn't help them. All right. It's like someone of poor health cannot help other people get healthy by being more poor health themselves. Got to start with self. All right. So this is beautiful learnings for you, Jamie, to understand where some of your programming has come from, and the breakthrough is going to do magic to be able to rewire all of that, heal all of that crap, your relationship with money, so you naturally and healthfully attract money and grow your money.
Yeah, because I don't like hanging on to it either. Like, yeah, it's funny all this shit, eh?
But it's all awareness.
Yeah.
It's all awareness. I guarantee you've never hung on to money because it's got an ick attached to it. So you spend it as quick as you get it to make sure there's only ever just enough. Or sometimes just not even that much. It's great awareness.
Force, good, eh?
Good, eh? Marie, imagine how sore your arm would be.
This one's already sore.
Yeah.
So are values something that we need to be conscious of, or is it the subconscious that, because it's not, I don't often sit there and go, what are my values in life?
This is why they need to be elicited by someone else.
Right. So it's not something we need to be conscious of. It's best if it's done in the subconscious. Right.
Absolutely. Because we could talk what you want to the cows come home.
Right.
But what we're asking here is what's important to you.
Right.
But important unconsciously, what's already in your neurology DNA, if you like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because what you're hearing, even from Jamie there, is what's important to her has such negative tones, which is why money's never been important, because of all the negative tones.
Yeah.
So she can sit here and say, I want money because I want to help my Indigenous communities, and I want to do this, and I want to help the disadvantaged. I want to help the long-term unemployed stop being that way. But her neurology is so far away from money. I will get rid of it as quick as I can because it's right. And now she's understanding why, because of the inbuilt programming. This is not a conscious want. This is what's been built in her subconscious programming, her unconscious programming. She connects money to rape of the land and murder of animals.
Yeah.
Such a lump in my throat when you're talking about it, eh?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you've probably never been able to voice your opinion on it before, which is why this is getting all clammy. Yeah. And it's uncomfortable because, you know, you've now made a massive awareness. It's come to your consciousness. It's been in the unconscious the whole time.
Yeah, hanging about,
It's
yeah.
been hanging about in that filing cabinet for some time, probably suppressed under a few layers of other things, hoping to never surface. But the fact that your unconscious has gone, here it is. It's time. Time to clear this one out. This one's not serving you. Because remember, the unconscious mind is geared to preserve the body and geared to want more, but only when it's ready.
Mm.
And lo and behold, I've been in the filing cabinet and I'm ready. Right? 30 years you've been programmed with this stuff.
True.
Okay? And the fact that it's now come to your attention and you've been able to put some language to it, this is absolutely ideal because now it can be healed. Now it can be solved. And you can't solve it consciously. You can want to get rid of it, absolutely, but it's got to be cleared out of the nervous system, out of the filing cabinet. It's got to have no more emotional attachment, because the fact that it's even getting you in here and all the rest of it tells me it's got emotional attachment, because no, we're all getting emotionally attached to it too, because what you were brought up with, that type of language is awful. It's how the community spoke. It was normal, but that doesn't make it good.
Very true.
All right. So there's a lot of people programmed with around money. Well, we're all programmed with money, right? It just depends on what sort of programs you grew up with. If it was all very values level 4, I guarantee you just had enough and not much more. If you were brought up in a more of a 3 environment, there's a high chance there was aggression attached to money or selfishness attached to money. If you grew up in a 5 sort of environment, there may have been plenty, but it was ego-based. Grew up in 6, you may not have had anything and you're too busy hugging trees. All right. And then, of course, we've got cultural stuff and all the rest of it. So there's, you know, all 4 people I see on this screen have all come from quite different walks of life. And it's fabulous that we've got such diversity, even just here, to be able to understand where our programming comes from. You know, 3 of us in the same country, yet very different styles of upbringings. And then Lisa, of course, you know, across the ocean, different style again. It doesn't make one right or one wrong or anything else. It was conducive to the environment at the time. But when we move forward or we want something different, we've got to make changes. But we've got to make changes to the filing. All right, Jamie needs to clean out that filing cabinet. It's not serving her anymore. In fact, we can see what her filing cabinet is doing for her. It's keeping her in this stuck position where she's on government benefits and only ever having just enough and relying on the in-laws home to keep her safe. So she's not particularly independent, right? And therefore not really feeling very fulfilled, certainly not feeling overly safe. Yes, safe enough being in a home, but not in control. But she wants to do amazing things with her heart of gold, but hasn't got the resources to do any of it. So this is the opportunity for change.
Heck yeah.
All right. So if doing a career breakthrough, if money didn't even come on the agenda, and I've seen it before where I've had a list like this and money was about here. Oh, suppose I should have some money. Well, suppose you should, but money came down about here. We've got to shift that bugger up. All right. Money unconsciously needs to be in the top 5 from a business or career breakthrough point of view. All right. Just like if you're doing a health and fitness breakthrough, we want health or vitality or something similar to also be up the food chain a bit too. All right. If you're doing a relationships breakthrough, you might kind of want love or your version of love to be in the top 5. Right? Making sense? You got to have those key values to be up in the top 5 if you want your unconscious to drive your motivation without you having to consciously push all the time. All right. This is about reprogramming the unconscious so it becomes effortless. Otherwise, you're relying on motivation. And we've all discovered that motivation doesn't come knocking at your door. Does not knock on your door and say, sales time, make a phone call. Or Lisa, get out of bed, it's gym time. All right. Motivation doesn't come knocking. And so many people waste their life waiting for motivation to show up. Motivation's not a courier. It doesn't deliver your Amazon packages. You can't buy motivation from Amazon. All right. It's how you're programmed. It's how the filing cabinet's working. All right, let's have 10 minutes. We're doing really well.